Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so this is going to be the August 2018 Aries relationship energy reading. I'm doing things a little bit differently for the monthlies now. What I'm doing is I'm going to be doing the readings in the order based off of the most likes and also the views. So Aries, you get to go first, not just because of you being first, in the lineup of astrological signs, but you get to go first because you had 328 likes on the mid-July reading, and you also had over 10,000 views. So that's why I chose Aries to go first. I'm going to just keep going with the monthlies based on that. So we're starting with Aries now. So same goes for, how I do my monthly readings. I'm starting with the Cardsmancy, and then I will close out with the Romance Angel cards for additional guidance. So let's see what's going on for you guys. This is for Aries, Sun and Moon only. If you are a cross watcher, my readings are vice versa. So if you are dealing with an Aries, interested in Aries, anything of that nature, this reading can also be for you. I will call out the signs that come out in the reading. But again, if the story is making sense to you, then the storyline is for you. Take with you what you understand as always, okay? So please subscribe, share the video. Whoever gets the most likes, out of the monthlies gets to go first, so on and so forth for the following month then. So Aries, you won for the most likes and views, so you're going first. So let's see what is going on here for Aries. This is for August 2018. This is a relationship energy reading here. So let's see what's going on. I also would like to say hi to everybody who's here live right now. I'm sorry I'm unable to, focus there because I'm doing the reading, but, welcome to everybody and also to the new people here. So what just flew out here as I'm sorting is the Ten of Spades and the Five of Clubs. The Ten of Spades indicates negative emotions attached to unfortunate events. It also indicates some fears that could be blocking goals in your life, specifically, something you want to take action and change in. This action and change could be in a social standing of a relationship, but it could also be, in relation to anything you want to take an action and change in your life, but you could be afraid to based off of past circumstances that were, unscrupulous, so to speak. Whether it's in relationships, work, it doesn't matter, whatever the situation and circumstances for you. I did put them back into the deck because it flew out, so we'll see if they come out in the reading. Okay, that would be it. So let's see what's going on here for Aries. This is for August 2018. Sun and Moon only. First card to come out is the Six of Spades. Six of Spades can also be in relation to that Ten of Spades energy. The Six of Spades indicates a complete ending to no return in order to have a brand new beginning. This card can also indicate movement, moving to a new home, any sort of movement in general. But this is where, you could be fearful of something ending or needing to end something in your life. That end has no return then. Okay, you don't go back into that cycle. This is a cycle that is in completion, and then you start anew, right? This could be in relation to a circumstance and situation that you're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of, okay? You got that Five of Clubs energy also here. What it's showing me is that, you could be feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation within your life. that you want to end here. It could be surrounding deception. It could be surrounding a third-party situation. It doesn't necessarily have to. This could be something that has already taken place, but you're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of the unhealthy situation, meaning that there could be another person, an outside person who was that third party. And this person could be somebody like, I get the word lurking, like in the shadows, and you're just like sick and tired of it. There's something here in relation to communication that needs to happen in order to resolve some sort of problem in relation to whatever this deception could be. But you have a brand new beginning here once that communication happens. This is, you know, the Ace of Diamonds is wiping the slate clean, a brand new beginning, new phase of life. There is action and change happening here in some sort of social standing within your life. You definitely have good luck and growth. There's definitely successes here. But it's showing me that, and I don't have any other signs on the grid right now. There's no other sign. So this message is specifically for an Aries, or if you're cross-watching for an Aries. Thing is that I'm seeing that there is loving messages here. But it's like, Aries, I'm feeling like there's something you need to communicate. I feel like there's something you want to say, but you're fearful of deception. You could be fearful of a person not wanting the same things that you want. And this could be due to past deception, past circumstances and situations. But it's like you need to completely end something in your life. I'm also seeing movement here, moving to a new home. There could be communication about this. I'm also seeing, you know, wanting to ascend to higher levels of commitment here, wanting action and change in your social standing, wanting to take action in order to change a social standing in a connection here. But I'm picking up that there is almost in a sense a level of fear that is causing you to not communicate this. I'm picking up a lot of fear of the past repeating itself. And that is something that needs to end in, I'm feeling it's internal. There's some sort of communication that needs to happen here. You're needing to use your common sense and good judgment when it comes to this communication also, because I'm picking up here that what's blocking the expression is fear of being deceived, which is blocking the new beginning. Your fear of deception is what's blocking. Another storyline is that if you're dealing with a third party situation and you're wanting a new beginning, a new phase of life here, and you want action and change in your social standing with whoever this other person, you know, is, I'm picking up here that something needs to end in order for that to happen. And it's almost in a sense as if, you know, you need to communicate this with the other person, especially if you're dealing with a third party that is either still present and or if their energy, so to speak, are just still present. I'm picking up, it's like fear. We don't have coincidences. The Nine of Spades just flew out. The Nine of Spades is needing to break down the established mind thought pattern. Fear lives in here. You need to end that way of thinking. It's a pattern that's causing you to feel stuck. It's like fear of being deceived, fear of deception. Something needs to be communicated in order to resolve that problem, because what I'm picking up here is that once that communication happens, you wipe the slate clean. There's a brand new beginning, a new phase of life here. But there's a breakdown in the established mind thought pattern that needs to be broken down here. legal documents pertaining to the home, but this also indicates, if you're wanting to move to a new home, and you're wanting to communicate that, if you're wanting to ascend to higher levels of commitment, there's an established mind thought pattern that needs to be broken here in order for this to take place. If you're dealing with that third party situation, this can indicate, a divorce, something, a separation, something legal that needs to take place here. But there could be fear of communicating that. In order to get to the new beginning, you have to end the situation that you're hanging on to before you can get to that new beginning. It's like something's blocking here. There's some sort of fear. We don't have coincidences. Something needs to happen here. This is needing to make a choice. This is a separation. If you're dealing with this situation where there is a third party involved, you're needing to make a choice in order to end that situation, in order to get to that new beginning. But there's something that's holding you back here from making that decision. Cutting someone out of our life, a separation, causing a lot of pain, loneliness, and depression. I'm picking up here that, you could be fearing a separation. You could be fearing this connection that you have with another person, because I'm picking up more energies of the past. I feel like there's past energies just lingering around. And this is something that needs to be broken down, because your fear of something bad happening is what's blocking this like fresh new beginning. You're needing to use your common sense and good judgment. I see, there is a brand new beginning here, but the delay in the new beginning is your fear that's, inside your mind here blocking. Yeah, listen, unrequited love, we know that's nothing more than lack of love of self. You could be fearing, either being cut out of someone's life or cutting someone out of your life. This card indicates unrequited love, which we know is nothing more than lack of love of self. It's like you need to end a fear of being worthy, deserving of love. It's like once you're able to communicate this, it's like you free yourself from this energy that needs to end. It's like you're getting a lot of spade energy. There's a lot of thought, that's being put into your emotions, and it's nothing more than fear of the past repeating itself. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and or this could be in your chart. You could be fearing, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius cutting you out of their life, or you're needing to make a choice between, another energy and an air sign, but what I'm picking up here is that in order for this to move forward, you need to communicate something in order to resolve this problem. And or, if you're feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation with an air sign, in order to move forward, you have to end something, whether you're ending it with the air sign or you're wanting a new beginning with this air sign, or you're just needing to communicate something with this air sign in order to resolve some sort of problem here. Apollo, the bringer of light. This is your higher self. This is your spirit guide. This is, understanding, following your true feelings and not allowing fear to block your choices here. If you are needing to either cut someone out of your life, which could be this air sign, and or you're fearing that the connection is not real, this is shedding light on the situation and understanding that it's your fear that's blocking here. Lack of communication, jealousy, possessive energies. This is indicating there needs to be communication because it's lacking. So Aries, the message that's coming through here for August is communicate, communicate, communicate. If you're dealing with a third party situation, you're either waiting on an opposite person to remove a third party, and or you're needing to make a choice in order to end something, in order to have a brand new beginning. And in order to do that, communication is necessary. Okay. So that was for August 2018, Aries. Now I'm going to close out here with a few of the romance angel cards. Again, Aries, you get to go first with your live reading for August 2018 because you had 328 likes for the last reading and over 10,000 views. So thank you, Aries. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. Listen, your fear is blocking. You're causing your own self to deny a truth here. Yes, this is a true love. If you're dealing with a person you want this fresh new beginning with, you're needing to communicate this. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You're afraid. You don't feel safe. You feel like the past is going to repeat itself. Holding on to old relationships and or just holding on to an old mind thought pattern that I've met this new person and I want all these great things with this person, but I'm self-sabotaging because I'm afraid. Like, that's the message that's coming through. It is what it is, but it's like, it is safe. But if you're not communicating and you're shutting off, or you're turning your, back, like, or just becoming distant, because that's where that lack of communication comes in. It's like, I feel like you're needing to communicate with this person on how you're feeling internally, because I'm picking up that the other person is starting to feel like you don't want them, which is the complete opposite of what it is that you do want, because you're not feeling safe in the connection. The connection's real. What is an illusion is you holding on to past fears, and I'm picking up that you need to completely end that. Go within to figure that out, but you need to completely end that in order to not return to the same type of relationship pattern. Because I'm picking up here, Aries, that if you have in fact met somebody, I feel it is safe with this person, but it's your fear that's making you feel as if it is unsafe. Why? Because at the bottom of the deck, you have past life relationship. Listen, karmic energies, past life relationships have caused you to now have the mind thought pattern that the same thing is going to repeat itself. It's not going to repeat itself only unless you believe it's going to. And that's what I feel like you're doing. And I feel like you need to just communicate what's going on within you without fear of that person cutting you out of their life. Because I don't feel like that is the case here. I feel like what's going to happen if you don't communicate is that person could in fact cut you out because they feel as if you're disinterested. Following? Okay, so this was for Aries for August 2018. Thank you guys so much for viewing. Like, subscribe, share. And also, if you need me, lovefromabove717.com. You can also request to follow me on Twitter at lovefromabove17. As always, I love you guys. Bye.